Hey, hi. I'm Mona. This is Sacred Geometry Universe Video Journal Diary for November 29th, 2024. So, yeah, yesterday was Thanksgiving. I had a good meal. I did it all in the crock pot. I did like one layer of chicken. Okay, I didn't do turkey because it comes in such big packaging and that's too much. That's too much. So I had bought some chicken and I layered it, right? I put chicken and then I put vegetables and then I put a layer of like stuffing mixed stuff on the top, which kind of made it like, keep the moisture, right? It turned out really good. The vegetables I used were Brussels sprouts, sweet potato. I think that's it. I think that was it. It was a lot. I mean, it was a good hefty plate. I only put a little portion of chicken, because I'm trying to, cut back like on too big of portions. Because y'all know, like as I mentioned previously, I'm kind of like on a diet, but I'm more or less on a portion diet because I already kind of eat healthy. I did cut out sausage and bacon though. I did do that just for a while here, and I'm using I got ham instead. Like if I have breakfast, I will have ham. Yesterday I didn't have eggs or ham in the morning. I made myself a couple waffles, like 2 waffles. I don't really put syrup and all that stuff on it. I just like the waffle like as it is, right? And then I had a cup of what do you call that? Oatmeal, right? Oatmeal. If I use syrup and stuff, I will put it in the oatmeal. A little bit of syrup. I did put a scoop of peanut butter in there because I like peanut butter. Peanut butter's not bad for you, is it? I don't know. I like peanut butter though. So I put a scoop of peanut butter in there, and a sweet and low because I didn't want to use too much syrup. You know what I mean? And that breakfast, I was full. I had a cup of coffee. I always have a cup of coffee, right? I've been cutting back on putting sugar in the coffee to put a sweet and low in there instead. But yeah, when dinner time, I think it was finished about 6:30. So I had dinner at like 6:30 and it was good. It was good. And I remember walking around because I walk them at about 4:30, 4:45 for their final day walk. I remember walking around the camp and smelling all the foods that the other campers were cooking and stuff. So, a lot of people had the Thanksgiving, you know what I mean? And yeah, it was good. I already went on 2 walks today. In about 30 minutes, I will prepare their dinner. Tonight, I'm having, I have been using a crock pot a lot lately because it's just easier because then after their walk, I don't have to do much to prepare the food. Today, I prepared more chicken, like a little portion like that, just chopped it up. But I also have some chicken tikka masala sauce. So I put some of that in there and the chicken, and I fried up some garlic, onions, and bell peppers. Like I fried them up and browned them, and I put it in there with that. And then I put a couple cubes, not a lot, of sweet potato and more Brussels sprouts, and then it will infuse. And I have a little thing of rice in there. Well, it's like a container like this. There's probably about 3 servings in there. So I will take myself a serving, and that will be my dinner. So, yeah, I'm really working on portion control because it's, and yeah. Oh, and you know what? Like last night, I had a rough night's sleep, okay? And I woke up with some back pain, but I mean, it was gone pretty quick. It was because Chica got on the bed. I don't know, for some reason she was feeling some sort of way and was like begging kind of to come on the bed. So I let her come. And you know, when she's there, it's hard to sleep because she takes up a lot of space. You know, Brian doesn't take up too much space, but she does. But I felt bad because she was acting some type of way, and I said, okay, come on. So she came up, but I did have a dream that I remember. It was a weird dream. It was like a dream. I was working for some Indian people in their store. Several of us. And it was about a product. It was a spray product, right? And you spray it on an item and it shrink wraps on there. Once it's done drying, it shrink wraps. It's like a plastic. And then you can easily peel it off when you want to, you know, use the product or whatever, right? It was really weird because you sprayed it. You spray it on the thing, and you can peel it off like a thin piece of plastic. I don't know what that was, but in the dream, I was like, "Oh, that's a great idea. I have to get me some of that." So then, like at the end of the work day, the lady said, "Okay, you want to come with us? We'll take you to the store where we buy this stuff, and if you want, you can buy other things." And so everybody who worked there, because I guess the people were nice, was like, yeah, let's all go. So we made it like a driving trip. We all went down there. It was like happy. Everybody was happy in the dream. And we went over there, and it was like a store. And you buy this plastic spray stuff in a jug, like a gallon jug. And so I'm like, all right, I'm going to buy one of those. And then also I saw they had other items around there, and I bought 2 different kind of colorful candle type things, you know. And then everybody put their stuff down because they were getting ready to pay. And the woman said, it's on me. Like everything that everybody chose and was ready to go, she said she wanted to buy it. But when it came my turn, I didn't let her do it. I didn't let her buy it, my stuff. I said, no, you do enough for us and you're a good boss. So I'm going to pay for my own things. And she said, oh, okay, you know, and so that's how kind of the dream ended. And then I woke up. It was a nice dream. It was, I don't know what that was all about. But, you know, I do have a section here of like dream interpretation thing. But I mean, I felt good and happy when I woke up from that. I didn't feel like tripped out or what. I got to find out what, it was just a good, happy feeling. So I'm not even going to bother looking it up. You know what I mean? But it was trippy. It was really trippy. It might be because there's a group camping by a place where we walk, and it's an Indian family. So I don't know. Maybe that's why in my mind Indian people showed up. I don't know. But yeah, it was pretty cool, you know. Also, like, you know, I don't know if it's happening here, but over on the other channel, because I watch my readings before I put them out, because I got to figure out what to title them, because they're all pre-recorded too. Not too far in advance, but they are. The readings are timeless, so I can put them out whenever. And I like to do that because sometimes I like to take a day off. And somehow, some way, I don't know how, probably when I was in a place where I had to be like off-grid or something, the readings built up while I was there, and then I what do you call it, uploaded them, and then they just started gaining, you know, like, I don't know how, but I have extra videos. So like, you know, I like to have it that way now, I've realized, because then I can take a day off from readings if I feel like it, right? And so they're only behind a couple days. It's not like this channel. This channel's like a month behind. Not those, you know, those are different. But I've just decided just to be, you know, I'm trying to be a little bit more motivational to people, number one. And then what I was saying, I'm sorry, I kind of went off topic. I noticed when I was watching the other readings, like commercials were popping up on my readings. And I'm like, wait a minute, I'm not monetizing off the channel, because that's what I thought that, you know, when you see a commercial on people's readings that it's them, you know, if you watch the whole commercial through, they get some sort of monetization, right? But you know what I found out? That YouTube will throw in their own commercials too. Yeah. They got to get something off you, you know? And so, I mean, I kind of did research and was looking stuff up all over, like, how can I get those commercials off? And that's how I found that out. That YouTube will just put in commercials when they feel like it. especially if you're doing well and you get a lot of views on something. Oh, for sure, they're gonna put a commercial in there. Yeah. So, you know, fat chance at me trying to make my commercials, my videos commercial free. They're gonna put it in when they want, anyways. You know, all I can suggest to you guys is to just skip them. Just skip them. For me, it doesn't matter. I'm not crying. I'm not losing anything, you know, from this. You know, none of my stuff is monetized. I'm not trying to monetize off these. Number one, they make it too difficult. They make it kind of like weird, and you know, and then you got to do taxes of this. No, I don't want to do that. I'm out here trying to help people. I have time. I have time in my day, you know, to do that. So I'm going to do it, you know? And I even mentioned on there, like, in one of the readings, I mentioned that, you know, I mean, people can donate if they want. You know, they do. I usually put out a bonus read because that's really all I can help with, you know? Like, I don't really have anything to give, because I'm doing this on my own time, and I just, you know, and that's what sucks about YouTube, slipping in those commercials, you know. I'm trying to help, you know, people. I'm not trying to, you know, take from anybody. But, you know, if people want to donate, that's fine. I'm not going to, you know, be upset or mad, because if they want to do it, they want to do it, and I will accept the blessing. But, you know, I even mentioned on there, just skip the video, skip the commercial. You know what I mean? And I said, you know, like I said, even for here, I'm not going to be on here forever. And, you know, I've come to realize that my life's mission is to try and heal or help the best I can anyone who is going through any kind of hurt or pain in their life. Because nobody should be feeling that way. You know, I want people to heal. I want people to feel better. I want people to see manipulations around them so they don't get stuck in that vicious cycle. You know, I just want people better. So I've been trying to be a little bit more motivational on, you know, my stuff, and hoping that it helps. And definitely doing, what do you call it, bonus reads. When I see that, whoa, people are really contributing to the channel, I'm going to give bonus reads there. But, you know, that's kind of it. That's kind of all that's been going on. I'm not sick. For anybody thinking, oh, you know, she's doing this because she's sick and she doesn't have long to live, so she's trying to be a good person before she... No, I'm not sick. I'm not sick. I don't want anybody to think that I'm doing this before... I want to help as many people I can before I die. It's not because I'm sick or anything. It's just that I realize what my life mission is right now, and I'm just going to go with it, you know? Like, I'm just going to try to help as many people as I can. And this is probably one of the best ways that I can do it. So, yeah, you know. Anyways, I'm going to get ready here to prepare the doggies' meals for tonight. And that's all I have for you guys, you know. But yeah, I'm Mona. This is Sacred Geometry Universe Video Journal Diary for November 29th, 2024. And I'll talk to you guys next time. Bye.